Lounge of Stories. Uncover the power of stories.
Hello, my name is Harriet Tubman. Welcome to my story. I faced incredible hardships as a slave, but I never lost hope. In this video, you'll learn about my escape from slavery, my role in the Underground Railroad, and my fight for freedom and equality. As a young girl, I was born into a world that didn't see me as equal. My name is Harriet Tubman, and my story is one of determination, bravery, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Born in 1822 in Dorchester County, Maryland, I entered a life filled with hardship and oppression, but little did they know that I would become one of the most courageous figures in history. From a young age, I felt the weight of slavery pressing down on my spirit. The constant abuse, the cruel punishments, it was a life that no human should ever endure. But even in the face of such adversity, a fire burned within me, fueling my desire for freedom. When I was just a teenager, I made a daring decision that would change the course of my life. I escaped from the plantation where I was enslaved, leaving behind everything I knew and loved. With every step I took, the fear in my heart mingled with a newfound sense of hope. I was determined to reach the promised land, the North, where slavery was abolished. The journey to freedom was treacherous and fraught with danger. Every mile I covered brought me closer to freedom, but also closer to capture. Slave catchers and their bloodhounds were hot on my trail, determined to return me to a life of bondage. But I refused to be caught. I evaded them at every turn, using my wits and instincts to outsmart them. The nights were my allies as I moved under the cover of darkness, relying on the North Star to guide me. As news of my daring escape spread, I became a symbol of hope for enslaved individuals across the country. They began to refer to me as Moses because, like the biblical figure, I led my people out of bondage. Inspired by their faith in me, I returned to the South time and time again, risking my own freedom to guide others to safety. I became a conductor on the Underground Railroad, a network of secret routes and safe houses that stretched across the country. I would travel by night, often in disguise, leading groups of enslaved people towards freedom. The journey was perilous, filled with close calls and near misses, but every time we reached the northern states or Canada, the joy and relief in their eyes made it all worthwhile. But my fight for freedom didn't stop at the Underground Railroad. I joined the abolitionist movement, using my voice and my experiences to advocate for the end of slavery. I met with influential figures such as Frederick Douglass and William Lloyd Garrison, sharing my stories of bravery and resilience. As the Civil War loomed over the nation, I knew that I had to do more. I became a spy for the Union Army, gathering crucial information behind enemy lines. My knowledge of the South and its terrain made me an invaluable asset, and I used every opportunity to undermine the Confederacy and aid the Union cause. During the war, I also had the chance to become a nurse, providing care and support to wounded soldiers. The horrors of war were evident all around me, but I remained steadfast in my commitment to freedom and equality. The war came to an end, and with it, the shackles of slavery were finally broken. But my fight for equality was far from over. I dedicated the rest of my life to championing the rights of women and African Americans, knowing that true freedom could only be achieved when everyone was treated as equals. In my later years, my health began to decline, but my spirit remained unbroken. I continued to be a beacon of hope and inspiration for countless individuals. On March 10, 1913, at the age of 91, I took my last breath, surrounded by loved ones who had been touched by my unwavering strength and determination. Today, my name, Harriet Tubman, stands as a symbol of resilience, courage, and the incredible power of one individual to make a difference.